It must be nice to pretty much afford whatever your pretty little heart desires. Well, if you're a member of the Kardashian-Jenner family, buying whatever you want is definitely a reality. From lavish homes and fancy cars to diaper bags that cost more than most of us will ever see at one time, we're breaking down 15 things the Kardashian-Jenner spent massive amounts of money on. Topping off the list is Kim Kardashian's $23,000 diaper bag. Yeah, I'm not kidding. Nothing is too expensive for Saint, including the Hermes Birkin purse that she uses as a diaper bag. Now, before you pass judgment, Kim took to her app to explain herself, saying, "But the thing is, it's a really old bag. It was my first Birkin bag that I ever bought, but that's all they had, and I just wanted one so badly, and I'd saved, and that's all they had, and I took it. When I got pregnant, I was like, perfect, I'll use it as a diaper bag." Well, it'll be interesting to see what she chooses as a diaper bag for her next child, because there's no way she can use the same one, right? Next up is Kendall. Although she just sold her home, it's pretty impressive that Kendall Jenner was able to purchase a $6.5 million home for herself at age 20. I mean, come on. Even though she purchased her gorgeous West Hollywood home a year ago, she's getting rid of it already because of thefts and that stalker incident. Oh, and don't forget, this isn't her first home purchase. She also bought a $1.4 million condo back in 2014 at age 18. I mean, what a life. If you thought that was expensive, can you believe that Kendall spent $52,000 on a couch? You know those things you sit on, watch TV, hang with friends, and sometimes take a nap? Yeah. Well, when Kendall celebrated her 21st birthday, she definitely made sure she got herself a great gift. On her app, she revealed that, "Recently I realized I've been really good and came in way under budget on my furniture allowance. I got super excited and bought another amazing couch. One day I just had a vision about the entry room and knew exactly what it needed. As soon as I saw the couch, I fell in love." It's hard for us to get past the fact that the sofa costs more than most cars, and it's super weird looking. But she's one of the hardest working models in the world, so do you, boo-boo. This next one shouldn't come as a shocker to you. Makeup is super expensive, but when you're Kylie Jenner and a makeup mogul, spending nearly $1,200 at Sephora is nothing. Even though we logically know it would be easy to spend that much money on makeup if money was no object, it's still kind of hard to imagine spending that much. I mean, what did she buy? Well, some of the items included Laura Mercier's Bronze Butter Face and Body Veil, Benefit Cosmetics Cheekathon Palette, and Too Faced Sweetheart's Perfect Flush Blush. I mean, say that 3 times fast. Luckily, she doesn't have to worry about buying anything for her lips because that might have just doubled the bill. The Life of Kylie and Kylie Cosmetics mogul's makeup brand is rumored to be worth $1 billion by 2022 at the rate it's going, and that explains how the 20-year-old is able to afford 4 homes. That was not a mistake, 4 people. She owns one starter home in Calabasas that she bought in 2015 for $2.6 million. She was only 17 at the time, guys. Then in May 2016, she bought her first home in Hidden Hills with 6 bedrooms and 7 bathrooms, which set her back a little over $6 million. 3 months later, she purchased the house next to her second home for $4.5 million. Now this one was set at the time to be used as a home office. Then 1 month later, she bought her 4th home for $12 million. It has 8 bedrooms, 11 bathrooms, gym, guest house, and I'm just waiting for my invitation, but it still has not come. Like, come on, guys. It has to be fun when birthdays and holidays come around, and although his last name is not Kardashian or Jenner, Kim Kardashian's husband Kanye West got the best gift for his 35th birthday. So what's 35 times 21,428? Let me save you from doing the math. It's $750,000, which is how much Kim paid for Kanye's 35th birthday gift. In 2012, Kim purchased a Lamborghini Aventador LP 704 for her then boyfriend, and honestly, I don't know how you can top that gift, like, ever. Another couple that loved buying things together and for each other was Kylie and Tyga, but one of the most lavish gifts was when Kylie purchased a Bentley Bentayga for her then boyfriend. The Bentley truck can cost upwards of $300,000, but it was the perfect gift at the time considering his Ferrari just got repossessed. This is only one of the extravagant gifts that she purchased for Tyga, but it's my personal favorite because I really want that Bentley. Like, somebody please make that happen. Let's throw it back to Kylie's 18th birthday though, because she got the best gifts ever. First of all, Kris Jenner bought Kylie a Hermes Birkin bag that costs well over 10 grand. It's not as expensive as Saint's diaper bag, but still, most people can't just drop so much for a purse. She also got a $320,000 Ferrari from Tyga, so that already tops all my birthdays in the past, present, and future. Now back to Kim Ye. Let's go ahead and break down their $12 million wedding. Daily Mail broke everything down back in 2014, so I'm just going to run down the list so you understand how it got to be so expensive. Let's start with her Givenchy couture gown that cost $500,000. Her Balmain heels were $40,000. The 16th century Italian wedding venue was $410,000. They reportedly covered the hotel expenses for their guests in Florence, which was another $500,000. All of the flowers, including a 20-foot flower wall, total $136,000 for flowers, guys. And of course, we can't forget that Kanye wanted a marble table that was brought in 20 pieces by a crane for the wedding reception, and that table alone cost $478,000. The list goes on, but as you can see, they did not hold back. But it was all for love, right? Oh, by the way, almost forgot, before the wedding even started, Kim got the best 33rd birthday surprise. Kanye surprised Kim with not only a proposal, but also a 15-carat diamond engagement ring that cost over $3 million. I mean, that's more than a car, a house. I mean, I just can't. Let's keep the Kim Ye train going because they also have one of the nicest homes in the whole Kardashian-Jenner family. I'm talking about their $20 million mansion in Hidden Hills. It's 8,000 square feet, has 8 bedrooms, 10 bathrooms, and my jaw hasn't recovered from hitting the floor after seeing all the pictures. The 3.5-acre estate also has 2 swimming pools, 8 fireplaces, 2 spas, and did we mention it has its own vineyard? It's safe to say that North Saint and the little bundle of joy on the way will create some great childhood memories here. But I don't know if I would ever move out because, I mean, once you have all that, why? Like, why? Ever since Kim's Paris robbery, she's scaled back on the flashy jewelry and accessories, but that didn't stop her from recently purchasing a classic Cartier watch. The watch, which formerly belonged to Jackie Kennedy, was auctioned off and cost Kim $379,000. The gold watch is definitely a departure from some of her previous purchases, but we kind of like it. We hope she loves it though, because she spent $379,000, so she better love it. Now we can't forget about our girls Khloe and Kourtney. Khloe not only purchased her Calabasas home for a whopping $7.2 million, but Justin Bieber and Nicole Murphy are 2 of the previous owners. Of course, she had to make a lot of renovations to the 6-bedroom, 7-bathroom home because Justin Bieber and Khloe definitely don't have the same style. Kourtney purchased her Calabasas home for $8.5 million from former NFL star Keyshawn Johnson, and yes, it has 6 bedrooms, 9 baths, but most importantly, it's right down the street from Khloe and super close to the rest of the fam, which we love. Finally, we know the Kardashians love to put on a good party, so it makes sense they pulled out all the stops for their mom and momager Kris Jenner's 60th birthday party. The Great Gatsby themed party was gorgeous and made for a great episode of Keeping Up the Kardashians, if you ask me. But the question is, how much did it cost? Well, it reportedly cost around $2 million to give Kris the night of her life. From the insane guest list that included Will and Jada Pinkett Smith, John Legend, Tina Knowles, to the costume, the venue, the gifts, the performances. I mean, it's not hard to imagine that it cost them a pretty penny to make it all possible. You only turn 60 once though, so live your life, Kris. All right, that wraps up our list of 15 things the Kardashian-Jenners spent massive amounts of money on, but I still want to know how much they spend on the annual Kardashian Christmas party, right? Let us know what you think about all these lavish purchases and what your favorite was by leaving a comment in the comment section below, and then click right over here to check out 8 times Kim K really pissed people off. Thanks so much for watching. I'm your host, Emil Ennis Jr., and I'll see you next time.